Scopper Gaban defeats Saint Shepherd Sommers, Revolutionary Army finally attacks Marigeoise. The spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1149 are finally out, and this one's explosive. The title. Reportedly Chapter 172. And yes, it picks up right where we left off. Last time, Scopper Gaban made his move. Now it's confirmed, he continues his brutal assault on Saint Shepherd Sommers. And when I say brutal, I mean it. Gaban didn't just slash him, he sliced him up, again and again, until Sommers was left in pieces. That's how fast, how clean, how devastating Gaban's attack was. One of the smoothest takedowns we've seen in the series lately, but get this, Sommers isn't dead, he's alive. Barely. His body is in no condition to regenerate. And just when things couldn't get more intense, John appears. What does he do? He threatens Gaban. He grabs Kalot, Gaban's own son, and says he'll kill him unless Gaban surrenders. Imagine the heartbreak. The rage. Gaban, the legendary pirate, forced to make an impossible choice, and he does it, he surrenders. For his son, but the moment Gaban approaches, John stabs him. Right in the gut, with the very sword known as Sword of the Sun. Then he hurls Gaban's body like he's throwing away trash, but here's where it gets interesting. If you remember our past theory, we talked about this exact situation. What if Gaban falls? Will he die? Well, Luffy and Loki's group is nearby, and both are stuffed full. So if Gaban does fall, there's a real chance he'll just bounce off Loki's belly like a trampoline. It's funny and wild, but hey, it makes sense. It happened with Gaban before. Even if Gaban is thrown down to the underworld, it doesn't necessarily mean he's done for. But something tells me he's not falling. He once told Luffy, "I'll disappear after this chaos ends." Maybe now is that time. Maybe Gaban is retreating into the shadows once more. Mission complete, but the spoilers don't stop there. We're getting a flashback from Brook Miraville. And it turns out, he knew Gunko personally. Remember chapter 1147? When Brook said Gunko looked familiar. Well, now it's confirmed. He met Gunko before he became a pirate. This opens a whole new layer of mystery. Brook is 90 years old, and aging. But the Holy Knights? They age too, like Kay Garland, who was just a teen during the God Valley incident 38 years ago. But Gunko? He still looks young. What gives? Here's the twist, it's the world government. Specifically, Saint Saturn. During the Egghead arc, we learned that Saturn isn't just a Gorosei, he's a scientist, just like Vegapunk. He's the one who experimented on Ginny and even created the sapphire steel that affected her. So what if he did something similar to Gunko? Modified his body. Prolonged his youth. At one point, Gunko actually tried to resist. He tried to free Brook, tried to fight back against the control. But it didn't work. Imu completely took over his body. The real Gunko is in there, but he's being puppeted, and now Imu is furious. The Holy Knights are taking too long. Marigeoise is burning. And in the final panel of the chapter, Imu says it, "Now, I'll show you how the gods truly rule the world." Chills. When Saint Shepherd Sommers asked Gunko what he feared, Gunko whispered a single name, the Sun God. That moment makes so much more sense now. It wasn't fear of a man, it was fear of his mortal enemy, Nika, and yes, the burning of Marigeoise is finally happening. First thing that comes to mind. The Revolutionary Army, right? They've got the motive. The fire. The will to bring it all crashing down. But something doesn't sit right. Dragon is a strategist. He doesn't just rush into battle blindly. His first move was cutting off Marigeoise's food supply, choking them slowly. Calculated. Surgical, so why a full-on assault now? What if it wasn't him? What if it was the Blackbeard pirates? Think about it. Blackbeard is the opposite of Dragon. He thrives in chaos. What if he attacked Marigeoise, knowing the world government would blame the Revolutionary Army? He wins. Either way, if that happens, Imu's wrath will fall squarely on Dragon's camp. The Holy Knights, maybe even the Gorosei, could be sent directly to the Kamabaka Kingdom, and Shamrock. Maybe that's why he's being summoned, maybe he's going to face Dragon himself. This chapter is setting the stage for something massive, and we're just getting started.
And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime and manga content. See you in the next one.